Chief of Defence Staff General Gabriel Olonishakin is seeking the introduction of new techniques and strategies to fight in the nation's maritime space. He is therefore asking officers and men of the Nigerian Navy to think outside of the box by coming up with new ideas that would give them an edge and put them at par with their colleagues in other climes. The Chief of Defence Staff was speaking at the graduation of the pioneer participants of the Naval War College in Rivers State.
A country like any other cannot feel complacent to put up with such unpleasant situation. The nation therefore expects that the Nigerian Navy, as the lead maritime security agency, should exert the required pressure to establish acceptable standard of maritime governance in collaboration with local and international partners and stakeholders. In the appreciation of this acute need of the Nigerian Navy to deliver on this national mandate, the federal government of Nigeria has committed enormous investment, though short of the evaluated requirement to maintain a reasonable virile navy. This has been delivered through a provision of scarce resources for fleet capitalization, operational logistics, training, and training support. Good resources have also been committed to provide maintenance facilities, operational support infrastructure, and improve personnel welfare.
Time now for sports news on the news at 10 with Ayo Balogun.
Many thanks, Gimba. Flamingoes coach Bala Nikyu says he is not impressed with the performance of his team against Ethiopia despite advancing to the next round of the qualifiers for the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup. Coach Nikyu admits that he didn't expect his team to struggle the way they did. Nigeria qualified for the next round despite playing a goalless draw in Benin, courtesy of the away goals rule.
The match has been played and ended, and it was a goalless, as you can see. We played 1-1 in Ethiopia and we played goalless here. We need to work harder because it's not what I expected. I'm highly disappointed because I never expected Ethiopia to come and pull a draw here. Yeah, of course, we definitely will keep preparing for the next match. We keep preparing for the next match.
Nigeria's senior women's national team, the Super Falcons, have dropped 2 places from 35th to 37th in the latest FIFA Women's World Rankings. The Falcons, however, remain Africa's #1 team. Since winning the 2016 African Women's Cup of Nations in Cameroon, the Super Falcons haven't played any friendly or competitive game. Ghana, Cameroon, Equatorial Guinea and South Africa make up the top 5 best playing teams on the continent. The next women's FIFA rankings will be published on March the 23rd next year. Spanish giants Real Madrid have added the 2017 FIFA Club World Cup to their trophy haul as Cristiano Ronaldo secured a 1-0 defeat of Gremio. Ronaldo led the way as Los Blancos beat Gremio to successfully retain the Club World Cup in Abu Dhabi, securing them a 5th trophy of the year 2017. Plenty of chances fell Madrid's way, though it took them until the second half to break the deadlock. Sometime in the 53rd minute, Ronaldo's free kick somehow found its way past the goalkeeper Marcelo and made him the first player to score in successive Club World Cup finals. Big congratulations to Real Madrid. That's a wrap on Sports News. I'm Ayotunde Balogun. The news at 10 continues shortly.
South Africa's President Jacob Zuma has called on the African National Congress, the ANC, to stop infightings as it decides who will next lead the party. He made this plea while addressing delegates at the opening of the party's Congress today. The main contenders to succeed him are the Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa and former Cabinet Minister Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma, Zuma's ex-wife. The bitter leadership battle has raised fears that the ANC could split before national elections in 2019. Meanwhile, President Zuma can remain head of state until those elections. He has been in office since 2009.
South Africa's African National Congress says its executive committee has decided that ANC officials barred by the courts from attending its leadership conference this weekend would not take part in voting. ANC Secretary General Gwede Mantashe told reporters that the move is to not contaminate the conference as the party votes to replace Jacob Zuma as party leader, with the winner also likely to become the next president of the country. The two frontrunners in the race are Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa and Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma, a former cabinet minister and ex-wife of the president, who is backing her. Dlamini-Zuma is associated with the radical brand of wealth redistribution, which is popular with poorer ANC voters angry at racial inequality.
Because the constitution of ANC in South Africa this time said it's for the woman. And Nkosazana Dlamini is a woman. We'll feel for all the women. Since from 1912, the men are the president. Now is the time for the woman. Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma.
However, the courts ruled that senior officials in two provinces seen as backing Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma for party leader had been illegally elected and therefore cannot attend the conference.
And the main news again, President Muhammadu Buhari today challenged West African leaders to take all necessary measures to evacuate their nationals out of Libya. Also today, the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation warned marketers against hoarding of petroleum products as oil workers threaten to down tolls over lingering dispute in the oil sector. And South Africa's ruling African National Congress, the ANC, today announced its readiness to choose its next leader as President Jacob Zuma calls for party unity. And that's how it's been on the news at 10 tonight. I want to thank you so much indeed for watching. On behalf of everyone here, have a splendid night rest. Good night.